Today we are looking at 2 Kings chapter 5, the story of Naaman healed of leprosy. Leprosy was one of the most feared diseases of that day. Some forms were extremely contagious, and in many cases it was incurable. In its worst forms, leprosy led to death. Many lepers were forced out of the cities into quarantine camps. Because Naaman still held his post, he probably had a mild form of the disease, or perhaps it was still in the early stages. Anyway, in either case, his life would have been tragically shortened by this disease. Aram was Israel's neighbor to the northeast, but the two nations were rarely on friendly terms. Under David, Aram paid tribute to Israel. In Elisha's day, Aram was growing in power and frequently conducted raids on Israel, trying to frustrate people and bring about political confusion. Israelite captives often would be taken back to Aram after successful raids. Naaman's servant girl was an Israelite, kidnapped from her home and family. Ironically, Naaman's only hope of being cured came from Israel. Now look at verse 7. This little girl's faith and Naaman's quest contrasts with the stubbornness of Israel's king. A leader in the mighty Aram sought the God of Israel. Israel's own king would not. We do not know the little girl's name or much about her, but her brief word to her mistress brought healing and faith in God to a powerful Aramean captain. God had placed her for a purpose, and she was faithful. And let's close at verses 9 through 15. Naaman, a great hero, he was used to getting respect, and so he was outraged when Elisha treated him like an ordinary person. A proud man, he expected royal treatment. To wash in a great river would be one thing, but the Jordan River was small and dirty. To wash in the Jordan, Naaman thought, was beneath a man of his position. But Naaman had to humble himself and obey Elisha's command in order to be healed. The lesson for today is that obedience begins with humility. We must believe that God's way is better than our own. We may not always understand his way of working, but by humbly obeying, we will receive his blessing. Peace be with you.